Say it ain't so, people. Say it ain't so. Oh my gosh. So, I was browsing the interwebs and I came across some news that I was just like, why? Regarding Death Note live action movies. Now, of course, you guys know that recently, I believe it was last year, the Death Note live action Netflix film came out. And if you've seen my review back then you would know that it was pretty much a train wreck, to say the least, okay? It was not faithful to Death Note at all. The characters, like the only character that was actually on par and kind of felt like the character for a good majority of the movie up until like towards the end, probably the third act, was L. L was kind of like on point, and then he just went left field, and it was just like all of a sudden, L's about the shits all of a sudden, like what's going on? It just turned into an absolute mess. I mean, the main character, Light, he was just appalling, okay? They did a terrible job with that film, I'm just being honest, and I love Death Note, and I was really open to what they were going to do, especially once I heard all the changes that were being made, and it was just like a bunch of different things that came to light about it. I was like, okay, yeah, there's some things that I'm not really fond about and don't make sense, but whatever. I still went into it with like, maybe this could still be good. If they're doing their own Western, adaptation of Death Note for a film, then who knows? Maybe it could just be its own really cool thing, or it could be a really dope adaptation with, slight changes, whatever. I was going to give it the benefit of the doubt when I very first clicked on that movie. But man, that movie turned out to be it was appalling. To be honest with you, I barely remember the end. I remember it was like a Ferris wheel and something where at the end Light was the mastermind behind a lot of things, but he never exhibited a lot of traits of Light, so it just really didn't make sense. And again, like I said, L's character towards the end went down the tubes. It was just horrible. So I was like, okay, they bombed. It was horrible. Time to move on. We're done here. No more Death Note Netflix live action film. In fact, let's just stop the Death Note live action films altogether. I mean, the ones that were released in Japan were actually pretty good. Those were actually some decent adaptations. They did their thing. And I was like, we got a bad one. Let's just move on. The Death Note manga and anime have been over for a real long time, so there's no more story to adapt anyways, and they got it wrong on the Western adaptation. They got it right with the Japanese releases, so let's just be done with it. But apparently, Netflix ain't done, and I don't think they realize a lot of things regarding just everything. It's just chaos, okay? So pretty much, Netflix has decided they are making a sequel to the Death Note film. The Netflix film that we got, they are making a sequel. We will read the press release here in a second, but what? Because from my understanding, after glancing at the article for a second, it seems as though it had some mild success. So they were interested in, keeping it going. And originally, I guess they were planning on making a couple films of it anyways, but they seen some mild success. And I gotta tell Netflix, if anybody from Netflix is watching this film, the success you received is based off two things. One, everyone giving it a chance because it is Death Note. Everybody was like, yo, let's give it a chance. Who knows? Maybe even though they've made some changes or whatever, maybe it could still be good, right? Everybody was like, yo, it's Death Note. It's on Netflix. Hells yeah, okay. That's one of the reasons why you got people to watch it, because of the source material. It has nothing to do with what you guys did. And then two was word of mouth of people just bombing on that movie and people loving Death Note so hardcore, saying, it can't be that bad. Is it really that bad? Now I gotta watch it just to see if it's that bad. That was pretty much where majority of the eyeballs came from. It wasn't that there was word of mouth of like, this is a really dope film, this film is amazing, this film, this or that. No, it had nothing to do with that. You dropped the ball big time with that movie, okay? It had nothing to do with quality, it had nothing to do that people are anticipating. People are not anticipating a sequel from this. And I'll tell you right now, if this was a mild success, I can almost guarantee, unless this film is just atrocious to the point where, again, word of mouth of like, yo, it's even worse than the first one times 10, then people will be like, I gotta see this train wreck. Then maybe you might get some, eyeballs on there. But otherwise, you ain't getting nothing. Because after that first film, I can tell you myself, I ain't checking that second film out. I have no rhyme or reason. I mean, unless I start hearing like absolute nothing but praise, and it's like 100 out of 100 on everybody's scale, and people say like, yo, it's on par or better than the manga anime, I'm not watching that movie at all. The first one was just enough for me to say, I'm done, okay? Honestly, hearing that they're doing a sequel, I'm like, did you not see the fan response? Where pretty much, I forgot if it was the producer or one of the directors on there, he was going back and forth with fans because he couldn't understand that people really didn't like his terrible movie. Like, it was bad, you know what I'm saying? So, them doing this, it must be that they see a quick cash grab. They must know at the end of the day, Death Note is a large property. At the end of the day, Death Note is huge and it has a cult following. And they're thinking, maybe we could cash in one more time. It made a crazy stir and an outrage last time. Maybe we could do it again. But the thing is that you already burned people. People were going into there hoping for, at the very least, a decent film that is based off of Death Note. And what they got was just trash, okay? Trash. Light Yagami was trash. L was okay, and then it was trash. Everything around that movie, like, that movie's garbage, honestly. and I don't really like to, you know what I'm saying, if at the very least I feel as though, yo, they tried. Like, one of the only other saving graces of that film was Ryuk. The actor that played Ryuk, really awesome actor, and he looked kind of cool, whatever. But aside from that, the movie was garbage. Absolute basura. Mwah, throw it out, yo. It was trash. So, them making a sequel is like, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing? What is it gonna be? L is hunting down Light, and he has like he's picked up some gun skills, so he's with the chopper. He's like, yo, I'm about to catch you. Like, what? What? Like, yo, I ain't gonna lie. Nah, this ain't it, bro. Move on. I know y'all probably had to pay a nice fee to license Death Note and get all of this, but that ain't it, dog. That ain't it. Pick another title. Ruin another. Oh, God. I can't do it. Let's read the press release and we'll talk some more. But this is, Entertainment news website The Hollywood Reporter reported in an article about Netflix movies on Wednesday that Netflix is developing a sequel to its live-action Death Note film. Greg Russo, the writer for the upcoming Mortal Kombat, Resident Evil, and Fear films, is penning the script. The article also notes that Netflix Chief Content Officer Ted Sarandos called the 2017 Death Note film a sizable success. Once again, it was a sizable success because everybody was like, yo, this is Death Note, holy cow, I can't wait, and oh my god, it's so bad. I gotta see if it's really that bad. That was it. Once people, those same eyeballs was on there, know what they got, they're gonna bounce from that. They're not going to a sequel film. They don't care if it's on Death Note. They're gonna skip over that. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But I know at the end of the day, I've talked about anime and manga. I've talked about live action. I've talked about a lot of different things for many, many years. And I can tell you right now that that movie was atrocious and a disgrace to the Death Note franchise, okay? So, let's continue. Director Adam Wingard said after the film premiered that he originally pitched the title as at least 2 film series, maybe 3, but he added that the first film was written to have an ending as sequels are never guaranteed. Yeah, and it should have stayed that way. I can't. Right now, I can't. What are you doing, Jimmy? What's going on here? Like, a sequel to this? Like, Netflix, are you joking right now? I'm actually like really surprised at this. I really thought they would have taken the fan feedback. If I'm correct, Adam Wingard, if I'm not mistaken, I made a video about it last year where he was going back and forth with the fans. I would have assumed that they would have taken that the fans did not like this, the fans thought it was a trash movie, and moved on. So again, I'm just really surprised. They must have just seen the numbers, and the numbers is all they're going off of. The numbers is just what's really guiding them, because otherwise, why else would you do this? Did you not check social media to see what the word was? The memes were oh my god, I can't get out of my mind when Light got shocked for seeing Ryuk for the first time. Oh my god, I was like, this is not Light Yagami, this is Timmy Turner, boy. That was Timmy Turner, okay? Like, just atrocious. I cannot believe they're doing a sequel again. I will not be watching that film unless I hear absolute incredible things that it's just not gonna happen, because if you didn't do it with the first film and you try to do your own thing, whatever, like it's not gonna happen. Prove me wrong. Hey, if it's a great film and you prove me wrong, I'd be happy to be wrong about something like that, but I don't see it happening. This is just a disgrace, and I don't know what they're thinking right now. I'm really just like, huh? What? Why? Like, who liked this film? Who? What? But I'm kind of curious what you guys think about this. If you've seen the live action Death Note Netflix film, how did you feel about it? Do you think that a sequel is a good idea for this? Like, no, come on. Why? If you do think that this is an incredible idea or a great idea and you can't wait, why? Tell me why. Like, come on, bro. Like, really? We're doing this right now? Stop it. Like, I'm sorry. I'm appalled. I'm appalled. And yeah, for people that feel like me, damn, I don't get it. Like, there's so many things that could go for sequels and stuff, and this is what they decided to do. Don't get me wrong. I love Death Note, legendary series, one of the greats, but the movie, the Netflix movie, garbage. Ugh, get it out of here. That's all I have for this one, though. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, make sure to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Hit the bell to get all notifications of my videos. And if you want any of my other social media, want to dabble in checking them out, check the description below. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day. And remember the golden rule: anime and manga for life, boy. Bow. Have an awesome day. Oh, I'm not looking forward to this Death Note film at all. Like, I'm not watching it anyway, so it doesn't matter. Whatever. Move on.
We make a major move, laugh and let the haters lose. We don't give a fuck, virginity intact, cream stack. Paper rules, if you heard it, best believe that. But now it's whatever. One day I'll be your favorite, but never.